We're joined by Mitch Davidson, the senior out of Salem, as we come to you from the Courtyard Marriott here in Canfield as the YSU Penguin Club holds their jamboree tonight. We're joined by Mitch. And Mitch, what a story. I mean, a walk-on many years ago, and now you're the starting quarterback. And, tell us about that journey.
Yeah, man. I mean, looking back on it, it's been wild. You know, number one, got to give glory to God. You know, he's guided me, through a lot of it. And, there were some tough days, there were some easy days, but, I'm happy. I stuck it out as long as I did, with my support, my family, that helped a lot. And, when I got, the chance to be coached by Coach Phillips, I think it was a game changer in my career, having somebody at the top that believed in you, when sometimes you didn't believe in yourself. Huge thanks to him too. I
mean, you probably could have went somewhere else and played right away, but you wanted to play here.
Yeah, my hometown, growing up, being in the ice castle, as a kid, watching games, going through high school, seeing a guy like Hunter Wells, ball out in college, wanting to be somebody like that. I really, again, betting on yourself, believing in yourself, coming in as a walk-on, understanding that, one day I could play here, and I stuck it out.
28 games, 30-23, pass completions 501, over 4,200 yards, 31 touchdowns, averaging about $150. Those numbers are pretty good.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, a quarterback's judged on his wins and losses. I felt like so far, our team has, created something here in Youngstown, some building blocks, from where we started to where we've went these last couple years. I think Youngstown is rising up, and there's going to be young guys like Bro Brungard that are going to take this program to the top.
First quarterback to pass for more than 2,000 yards since 2013. Kurt Hess did that. You tied a school record, 300-yard games passing. I mean, I know you've done that, but there's a lot of guys, supporting cast that helps you with that.
Man, yeah, and I mean, number one, it starts with those guys up front. Those five guys, starting with an Aiden Parker at center, R.J. Johnson, Jason Williams, David Metzler, and then you got a redshirt freshman, Dez. Those guys up front are a huge part of that success. And then, you go into the guys on the outside, the Bryce Olivers, C.J. Charleston's, Mac Tomzak, those guys who go get the ball for you. And that's just not something that you walk in and you just do on a Saturday afternoon. That's, day in, day out, working on and off the field together.
And I don't think the fans realize there's a lot of time put in the summertime when the coaches aren't around.
Yeah, 100%. And another thing into it is that brotherhood off the field. Sometimes when you're not in the weight room or in the locker room or on the field together, that bond you guys have together, just going and getting food, hanging out in the summers, that stuff you go through, that really creates a team bond.
Obviously a tough game on Saturday, still one game left in the regular season, and it's a meaningful game. I mean, they're 2-8, you can't look at that. I mean, this is to put you guys back in the conversation.
Yeah, every game in the Missouri Valley is a tough game, no matter how you look at it. We really don't look at records at all. We look at, they got great players that are going to go out and make plays. So, we got to show up every single day, in practice, and then on Saturday, bring our A+.
You mentioned earlier, this is your hometown, playing for your hometown school. I know the family support is special to you. Mm-hmm. Being from Salem is special, and just talk about that family support that you get.
Yeah, number one, my mom, man, she's been my number one fan for through everything, and she's a huge supporter of me. My dad as well. He's guided me along this journey a lot. Huge thanks to them. And then coming from such a big family, sure. Having younger siblings. I got a sister who's on the women's basketball team now. Scored her first couple points the other night. Super proud of her. Being an older sibling as well to those younger ones that look up to you is huge for me. Understanding that never quit mentality, sure. Because you're paving a path for them, and that's a huge thing for me is, I always just want to be that older brother for them to look up to.
Well, you've already graduated business administration, getting your master's degree. Just what do you want to do when your playing days are over?
I'd love to go into sales. I love talking to people, meeting new people, traveling. So some sort of works like that.
Yep. Hey, congratulations on a great career. Best of luck on Saturday, and hopefully there's more football after Saturday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. We'll be back after this.